Right now I want to talk to you about how you would find the uncertainty in an average of many values. Here we have a bunch of data, multiple measurements, but they're not all agreeing with each other. So we would use statistics to find the average of the result and the statistical uncertainty in that average. Now, as you see in the lab manual, we would use this formula. This formula says the uncertainty in this average is twice the standard deviation, a statistical function, divided by the square root of the entries. I want to show you how you would do it in this case. So, first of all, here's how we would calculate the average. Equals average. We would highlight all the data. Voila, that's it. We've got the average. Now, I could just count the number of elements I have, but why not use an Excel function called count? Again, I highlight everything, hit enter, and it tells me I've got 15 measurements. The standard deviation, that's ST DEV, spells it out for me right here. ST DEV of the data. Hit enter. And so that's the standard deviations, basically the spread in the data that you see. And to do the final result, the uncertainty, 2 times this guy divided by the square root, that's SQRT, of 15. Hit enter. So as you can see, the uncertainty is actually smaller than the standard deviation here. So we would rate our result as being 15.57 plus or minus 0.27. Now, there's a couple of things I want to mention here. First of all, how do you go about improving a measurement, the uncertainty in average? Well, if you look here, the easiest way to do it is by collecting more and more data. Right? So, typically speaking, since it's a square root, you'd need a lot more data. So if you have 10 measurements, you would need 40 to half the uncertainty, assuming that sigma stays about the same. A couple of things I want to mention to you. When you print out your results on your sheet options, you should make sure that these guys are both checked off. So when we print, we'll see the grid lines and the headings. Let's see if I can see an example of that right here. Do you see these grid lines and these labels? We want them. Let's go back. Now the other thing we might want to do is we might want to see the formulas. Okay, so if we go to Formula Audings, Show Formulas, now you can see that they've written out the formulas here. When I print this page, it will show the formulas. So in spreadsheets, we'll normally want you to do one page with the data and the second page with the formulas so that we can double check your work.